Tabor Mountain will be one of the busier venues during the Canada Winter Games, hosting events like ski and snowcross, slopestyle, and aerials and moguls. $500,000 worth of upgrades have gone into the hill, with the owners working hard through the summer months to prepare for the winter event.
On a sunny September Sunday at Tabor Mountain, the calm of fall is broken by the sounds of heavy machinery. The Thibault family have been working hard, sculpting a number of new features, all of which need to be ready for the Canada Winter Games in February.
It's been quite a project, and we've been going for the last 3 years now pretty hard.
The mountain will host alpine and freestyle skiing as well as snowboarding during the games, making it one of the busiest venues throughout the 2 weeks of the event. It's
the largest park in northern BC right now, and the caliber of it is pretty high end. For these athletes, we can tone it down, but we can also build it up and make it better. So if we get lots of snow, then the park can be really huge. But if we get minimal amount of snow, then it can be knocked back down to a usable terrain park that is still wicked.
As part of the preparations, the crew at Tabor have built many of the features, various jumps, kickers, and the moguls course from earth. It's an unusual approach, but one that makes the mountain more versatile.
For the jump mounds, it's not so rare, but to have almost everything out of dirt, it's a little on the absurd side, but we definitely make it work better.
Marietta O'Dine, who just happens to be Mitchell's sister, is currently ranked third in snowboard cross standings in BC. That puts her on the cusp of making the provincial team for the Canada Winter Games. For Marietta, competing on her home course would be an opportunity to show off her years of hard work and training to family and friends.
It'd mean a lot to show them that all the hard work does pay off. For a little bit of everything is definitely something cool that you can always give back to them.
Without support from the community, Mitchell realizes this effort to reshape the mountain may not have been possible.
Finning Canada, Finning Power Systems, and the Cat Rental Store are going to be providing a significant amount of equipment to help not only run the games themselves, but in the lead and build up to the games, in the sculpting of ski hills and work at the Oval and all kinds of outdoor facilities.
Finning has been a part of it. Canada Winter Games has been a huge part of it. Flynn Seddon from Big White has helped us out design. Jeff Hayashi from Whistler, he's helped us design. Big help is just the athletes that have been riding it and the feedback we've been getting. My dad has been helping us. We've been building, and I've been going, my sister. So it's a family-run business, and so it's family built, which is pretty cool.
What it means to be able to run the machine and ride the features at the same time is pretty huge, because if you don't understand how airtime or berms or rollers or that feels, then how you can be able to relate back when you're building.
At Tabor, they're not just building the mountain, they're laying a foundation that will help build athletes into the future.
Being able to be a part of the Canada Winter Games here in the north definitely will inspire lots of riders and skiers to come in the future. It's not just about the mountain holding it, it's about the community being able to use a facility like this and a training facility. So it's actually going to build riders and skiers into the future and have them have a place to train and go away and race at these events.
For Mitchell and the rest of the Thibault family, it's a legacy they're proud to share.
Planning for the Games has been underway for years, but for the first time in Canada Games history, the organization is getting advice and ideas from a group of young athletes. The athlete-approved advisory group has had a hand in everything from food to the creation of the Games mascot. While not on his snowboard, athlete Evan Bichon sits on a different kind of board.
I usually beat him, but he did well in a few competitions I didn't do well at.
One that helps guide organizers on how to make the Winter Games an exceptional experience for those competing.
We've had meetings about the t-shirt designs and all that, so we helped out with that. We had meetings about the mascots, so we put in ideas for that, ideas on how they could get ideas for a mascot and colors they could have on the mascot and names.
Once a month, the group of young athletes meets to talk about a range of initiatives that will come through the Canada Winter Games. From live entertainment to activities at the Athletes' Village, it's the first time a Games has taken direct input from athletes through an advisory group.
In previous games, what they've often done is surveyed athletes after the games and asked them, what would you like to see in future games? What did you like at the games? What didn't you like? And our thought process was, let's start engaging athletes before the games and ask them what they like and don't like, so we have that feedback going into the games.
Since many of the athletes are often training during meeting times, attendance fluctuates. But one thing they all have in common is they are age-eligible athletes, and some may even compete in the games they have helped to shape.
I gotta talk about all my opinions on the games and what I think, where some of the, like what the food should be, and like just decisions that I didn't have for some of the competitions I've been to.
These meetings aren't all business. The sessions are balanced with team-building activities along with community involvement.
We get lots of great feedback. We've had about a dozen presentations so far from different departments and different groups, and the group's given lots of really great feedback. A lot of our directors and managers have been very pleased with what they've heard. It hasn't been just saying yes to whatever comes. They've given lots of really good critical feedback and lots of good ways to change things and make them better. So we found that's really, really positive for the games going forward, to have that feedback months in advance to make sure the programs are as strong as possible.
It's hoped the athlete-approved concept will be taken forward into future events. It's just another way young competitors like Evan are leaving their tracks and creating history for the Canada Winter Games. Residents of Prince George are answering the call and opening their homes to families, friends, and fans during the Canada Winter Games. After the break, we'll meet one family who's thrilled about being a part of the homestay program.